Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, where last time we continued our infiltration into the Madarame Museum and we made our way to the treasure hall. We secured our infiltration route, we know how we're going to steal the treasure, so now all we gotta do is send the calling card and actually execute our plan for stealing the treasure, which I'm sure will go off without a hitch, and it won't go wrong in any discernible way, and it'll all just be a grand old time, of course. Before we do that, we do have some things to take care of, so first things first. I don't know if I have materials to do it, but if I do, okay, I can make 3, I believe. Yeah, so I want to. Okay, no, I can make here. I want to make these because we used some of these up when we first went into the museum. So I want to make some more just to kind of make up for the ones that we lost along the way. Should be good to go. What an efficient use of materials! You ended up with even more than I expected. Did you give me a bonus lockpick? I think they just gave me a bonus lockpick. For some reason. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it, but it's all good. Okay. And what do we have here? You know what? Why not? Let's go for this. Yeah. May as well. Let's make a free spray. Fully embrace Despicable Me and do free spray. Whew. All right. You're definitely getting better. I can tell this by watching you. Yeah, this is just a win-win for everybody, because not only do we get extra materials out of it, or sorry, we get extra tools out of it, we also increase our proficiency stat every time that we try to craft something there, so just it's a all-around win for the team. I saw that. The way you used your hands, you did great. Thanks. Oh, a bonus point? A bonus proficiency point, okay. I'll happily accept that. Alright. Tuesday's the day that we're going to send the calling card. We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Oh right, yeah, we have a lot of, okay, so yeah, we have quite a lot of books to get through. I don't even know which one, I don't think it matters where we start. With how long I've been told this game is, I'm sure we'll get to them all eventually, so we'll just pick, I don't care. We're not actually reading the book. Our character's the one reading the book, so we'll get through them all eventually. I'll just pick one at random. Buchiko, the story about this dog makes me cry every time. We also need to go return the other thing at some point. I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Probably halfway through, I'm guessing. Seems like you still have some pages left, so you should continue some other time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was sufficient use of your time. I would hope so. Yeah, so the other thing we learned before we actually send the calling card, I want to do a couple things. First, I want to return the book that we finished. We finished the Alluring... Oh, well, first we gotta dodge chalk, I'm sure. But first, after this, I want to go to... I want to go to the library and return... I think it was the Alluring Dance. It was what we read. And I also want to... I want to go to Kami. Oh, actually, I may not even have to, because I think someone mentioned along the way that I can use the vending machines at school to buy recovery items, so I think I might do that as well. Just because we need, one thing we learned, we need SP items, because we have plenty of health items, although I need to replenish those as well. But we also need SP items. We were startlingly low on SP items last time, and it almost cost us the run, so I'm gonna make sure we have some of those before we go back today. Because the plan for the episode is to finish Madarame's museum infiltration. That's the plan. I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but that's the game plan on paper, is to get through Tuesday, send the calling card at the end of the day, and then on Wednesday, the 25th, is when we will go, by default, to go infiltrate the museum. Okay, let's begin in homeroom. First, I have an announcement about an upcoming school event. As part of a city beautification project, the entire school will be participating in a public cleanup campaign. That means we're going to Inokashira Park to pick up trash. Okay. Settle down. The cleanup will take place next week on the 30th. All students are to wear their gym uniforms during the event, so don't forget to dress the part. You guys hear about this cleanup bullshit at Inokashira Park? Yes, Ryuji. We're all in class, so we heard about it. I guess it's the principal's idea. Damage control to Kamoshida scandal up the school's rep. Pretty sure scandal's not a verb. But I get what you mean. Even the counseling stuff seems like a desperate move. There's definitely... they may be doing it for dubious reasons, but the actual act of doing a public cleanup in the park is a good thing to do, even if the motivations behind doing it are dubious at best. All the girls in our class have been freaking out over this new guy too. I've been hearing Maruki's hot, kind, sensitive. Basically, everyone thinks he's their type. I guess he's pretty popular. So when he said, honestly, I was a bit confused for a second there, because when he said new guy, I thought he was referring to a new student. Then I realized he was referring to the psychologist nut job, and I'm like, oh, great, that's wonderful. I guess he's pretty popular then. Did you go? No, I did not. I don't really feel like going, you know what I mean? Oh, I absolutely... Why? Well, I mean, I did already go, so that's not a lie. I'm not saying this, that's for damn sure. Well, really? You should just go already. If your slacking draws attention to us, we're the ones who will have to pay for it. Fine, that's not a... ugh. Yes, slacking by doing a thing that is not required of me. Oh, sorry, slacking by... Oh, we have to go... Ugh. I don't like this, man. Slacking constitutes not doing the thing that you're not required to do, I suppose.
What's up? Hey there.
Here for a counseling session? Wasn't like I wanted to or nothing. Join the club, no one wants to. Aha, sorry you were forced into this, but anyway, come in, come in. Come into the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I guess that gives the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse a bad name. So this is pretty awkward. Oh, why is that? Oh no, don't fall for the bait. I mean, I don't really go see teachers unless they want to chew me out for doing something wrong. I'm not a teacher here. If anything, I'm here to be on the student side. I'm on your side. I'm here to help you. That's... Yeah, sure. Lure him in. Just reeling him in there. Just dropping the bait and reeling him in. Oh, yeah? So am I supposed to tell you about Kamoshida now?
Well...
Oh, no, this is some kind of interrogation. Oh, yeah, no. I'm not here to get the information. I'm just here to be here for you on your side. That's the real reason I'm here. Lying through his teeth. You're free to just kick back and talk about whatever you want. Oh, really? So if that's the case, you want to talk about some movies that we've seen recently? Really? You wanna do that?
How about it?
How about, is there anyone... Oh, yeah, don't go down that route. Not that easy to talk about either, and it's not like there is anybody. Sorry, I just mean you're in the middle of teenage years and all. Oh, so you assume that he would automatically have romantic attraction to someone. Great. What a wonderful... Oh, yeah. High school is discovering romance and all, so that's how it went for you? Not exactly, but that's just because I fell in love with my studies first. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be hearing you out, but instead I'm just bringing down the room. How about this instead? What do you do in your free times? On the weekend after school? Hang out with my buds mostly, though I just started doing that recently. Before that I was just pissed all the time, even before that I was only all about the track team. And just like that, he's got you on his hook and he's reeled you in. So is your leg better now? Oh, so you know about that too? Well, yeah, pretty much so long as I don't strain out of nothing. I see. Well, I think that our adventures in the museums and palaces might constitute straining it a bit, but who knows. You really do enjoy running, don't you? Guess so. I mean, after all that training I did, it makes sense I'd like it. I'd be training constantly, getting getting sweet times at meets along with everyone else. Yeah, eventually I was gonna get my hands on some running scholarships to make it easier on my mom. But all that's in the past now. It's cool though, I got way more important stuff to do now. Why did you do... I told you, he's not on your side. He's not on your side. He's here to manipulate you into getting the information that he wants out of you. He's not here to help you. No matter what path you might have to take to get there, hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Because now he knows that you're up to something. Great.
I know.
And you know what they say, right? If you wish hard enough, your dreams can come true.
What the hell?
You trying to sell me some kind of line now? He's been doing that since the moment he got here. Oh no, this is actually a genuine phenomenon with a lot of research going into it even now. Look at this, like, what do you want most of the life right now to leave this room? I mean, if we're talking right now, that'd be that. Well, I want something to drink, I guess. Oh. Huh? What? I lucked into a coupon for a free can of apple juice at the convenience store this morning. And now I'd like for you to have... Sad day for you, I don't drink apple juice. Uh-oh, what happens now? Thanks. So your wish came true. Oh, you slimy...
Yeah.
Wow. So you just had that in your back pocket, you slimy anyone ever tell you you're kind of not normal? I'm sure everyone he's ever met. You think so? Ooh, could that be a compliment coming from you? Oh, wow. Just keep wrapping him around your finger. Keep playing up his personality, appealing to all his sensibilities. Just keep it. The hits just keep on coming. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, unfortunately, I'd like to save Ryuji from the torture of that room, but I doubt the game will let me, so instead what we're going to do is figure out where the vending machines are. I don't actually know where we find them. I think we can find them in school, but I also think... Aren't there some back in our village? I said back in Yongen Jaya? I think there's some near here. I don't know. Also, we have a lot of money. So I think we should be able to afford pretty much whatever. Yeah, there's a thing right here. I don't know if this is where we get them, but I'm pretty sure... Okay. Yeah, here we go. Restores 5 SP to 1 ally. and they both cost the same, so I guess we'll just, can I buy, okay, let's buy, we have a, oh, I can only buy 2, okay, well, I guess, okay, well, that, I guess that explains it, we can only buy 2 of each, got it, okay, well, that's gonna have to do for the most part. Okay. Everything sold out. Let's wait for it to get restocked next week. Oh, okay. It's a weekly thing. Okay, so in that case, I guess we just gotta come here weekly to make sure we restock our supplies. Because with how close we came to being wiped out of our SP at the end of the last encounter in the last episode, we definitely need to keep a close eye on that. Okay, so my plan for preparation is I'm gonna go hang out, or not hang out with Takemi, but I'm gonna go buy some healing items from her. And then I'm also going to go to the gun shop dude in order to beef up our equipment in terms of protection and attack and things like that. So I'm going to run through all that real quick, and then I'll see you guys after I'm done preparing. Something I actually want to get here is I actually want to get the get some of these, because I knew they'd be useful at some point, but I guess I just didn't have the foresight to actually get them early in the game. But now I definitely want these, because we had the funds to do so we may as well get these, because this kind of kicked our rear end last time with the amount of status effects that we had that were placed on our team, so I want to get these so we can prepare for any eventuality in the next museum or pals, or even just in today's episode, depending on how tough the boss is. That's helpful. That's good. That's good. Oh, those are good. Those are really good. And we have way more than enough. We're gonna get 3 of each. We have way more than enough. We can afford 3 of each. These are incredibly useful. Definitely want those. Get some more of these, and then just to finish off, I'll get some individual ones for everyone else as well, and that should be good to go. Okay, I think that should tie us over. We got plenty of healing items, plenty of SP buff items. I think we should be good in that regard, on that front, I guess. Slight change of plans. That paper bag from the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere, nothing to do with me. Understand? I didn't see it. I didn't touch it. I don't know about it. We clear? Okay then, if that's it, then go home. You can go window shop somewhere else. That's not where that's not what I want to be here for. I want to buy things. I could ask him if I had dauntless guts. Should we not? Maybe taking on the Big Bang challenge help you get more gut. The what now? You looking to buy or not? Okay. I'm hoping. Hopefully I saved enough. I mean, well, I guess we'll see. Let's see if I. Okay, we saved kind of enough. This'll buff that. Definitely don't want that. Okay, let's. I don't really do a lot of damage a lot of times, so I don't think if I want to buy what I could buy, I guess if I'm gonna buy anything for myself, I should buy a protector, just to make sure we keep him alive at all costs. We don't have enough to buy any of these, which I probably should have saved some money for this stuff instead of blowing it all in healing items. But I think healing items will bet. With the stuff that we had, I think that'll tide us over for a while. And I think it'll help us out just in general, so I think it was well spent money regardless, but I probably should have saved a little bit more for this stuff. But we should still be fine. Okay, so we can't get any of this stuff, alright, that's fine. In that case, can we at least get a better weapon for... I don't want to get anything for you. Can we at least get a better weapon... Oh wait, no, not this. Better weapon for you, perhaps? If we can. Well, you can only afford this, and that's what you... Okay, well, never mind. Never mind, I guess it's honestly more beneficial, I guess, just to send to keep what we have in that case. Save the money for the future. If I hadn't blown it all in healing items and SP items, I probably could have bought some stuff here, but it's fine. I'm content with our decisions we've made today. And on that note, all I gotta do now is just go return, not to the back, that's not where I wanted to go. Let's go to the library and return that book we borrowed. I judge the book by its cover. I'm Phil as a librarian assistant. There may be times when other students give you a hard time. Please don't mind them. Feel free to use the library whenever you want. I certainly don't sense that hostility I was stealing from everyone before. You can hone your knowledge but here quite nicely now, but you won't be able to raise your guts anymore. Okay, that's fine. You need something? Yeah, I'd like to return a book. I am indeed returning it. Need something. Let's see if we can borrow. I mean, not that we need to borrow anything else with the amount that we have, but I may as well. The goal is to get through all of these at some point, so I guess we'll get this one next.
Here.
This one, yes, I can be careful with it. Gallon Row, again, sounds interesting. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for when we're doing this. We're just picking a random at this point. I doubt it matters what order we do this stuff in. But that should be it. We've got our healing items. We got our SP items. I think that's going to be as good as we can get for the time being. So now, let's go to our hideout. Right here. Let's hope for the best. Actually, before we do that, let's actually just save. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Okay, now, let's go to the hideout and hope for the best.
We can now take him down, yes?
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. I apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition.
A change in cognition. That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before.
Ah, you must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard.
The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography, I think.
Very nicely put, Lady Ann. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily, but why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
Crap, you totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Occasionally, I suppose.
Anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it.
Alright, here we go. Send the calling card.
Then it's decided. Let's prepare the calling card at once. Hey,
Still don't have all the will seeds in the palace. Are you alright with that? We might be able to grab them on the day we steal the treasure, but that job comes first, so I wouldn't recommend it. It went fine last time. Let's do it. We'll be fine. We can send the calling card. There was nothing stopping us from getting all the will seeds the same day that we got the treasure last time, so we can do it again.
He's famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
They'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
wait. Are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
So long as Yusuke doesn't write it, I don't really care who does it.
You should do it then, Yusuke.
God damn it.
Make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
I'm about as prepared as well, I say prepared as I can be. I guess it's not technically true because I could have saved money for upgrading armor and weapons, but it'll be fine. I tried changing that chat icon. What's the same to me? Maybe it's just for the group and doesn't show up in here. Well, you should take a look later. It's that Phantom Thieves logo I had Yusuke draw for us. The calling card turned out great because of him too. Anyway, this is the first job for the Phantom Thieves. We really can screw this up, okay? I'm not understanding anything, or underestimating anything, I assure you. And make sure Yusuke gets a lot of rest today, okay? Well, I mean, he won't be accompanying us, so he can do whatever he wants. Well, see you all tomorrow. Got it. See you tomorrow. Alright. Well, any crossword puzzles for us to solve? There are not. Alright, well, I guess we'll just study then. We've already crafted some tools, so today we'll study. But if ever there's a crossword puzzle there, I'll happily take up the chance to solve it. But this will be our last moment to rest. The other day I saw the TV. Yeah, your little TV antics again. You are obsessed with that damn television, I swear. You're making some great progress. Alrighty. I'll happily accept that compliment. And that should be all we can do, because tomorrow, after the calling card is sent, we'll be launched right into the infiltration automatically. You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. Yep. 7.2%. It's The goal will be to get that to 100% by the end of the day. I said end of the day. By the end of the
We
LP.
meet again.
Oh, great. My favorite.
It appears you're lying low lately. What's with the change?
Pretty sure he hasn't said, I don't think, a single line of dialogue throughout the entire game outside of when you open the save screen and he says, I should take some notes, or I should write something down or something. If that's not lying low, I don't know what it is. I'm acting the same as usual.
Really? Is it just my imagination then?
Yes.
Anyhow, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
You don't understand how conversations work, I don't think. None of what you just told me is useful at all.
Pardon
Oh
me,
my
sir.
god.
There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Let's recap again. Okay. So, appears you've been lying low lately. What's with the change? That made no sense. I've always been lying low, so I'm the same. And you said, is it just my imagination then? Yes. Great. End of conversation. Bye now. Anyway, in a totally unrelated story, wish the culprit would come forward soon. I assume you're referring to the culprit involved in the Kamoshida case, of which you have no reason to suspect. It's just, I stand by this. After everything he did, having a nervous breakdown and, like, just driving yourself insane and ultimately confessing under the weight of your sins seems like a logical thing for someone to do. So, I don't know why everyone thinks this is some shocking... I guess what they might try to say is that because everyone just doesn't want to accept, but no, that can't be it either, because everyone for the most part was cognitive of what exactly he was doing. They just didn't say anything about it. I thought what it might be something like they didn't know what he was doing and they just didn't want him to believe it. So it must be sort of rationalization type thing where it cannot be I, or it cannot be thy who is at fault here. It must be the fault of someone else who manipulated you somehow. So it's sort of trying to rationalize what happened with an external explanation that doesn't actually have anything to do with Kamoshida himself, just projecting outward, I guess. But no, because they knew what he was doing, so I don't know what the hell they think happened that would lead it to be a culprit situation. And then you just start ranting to me about something that Joker, like, obviously we know what she's talking about because we saw the conversation, but Joker has no idea what the hell she's talking about, so what is, oh my god, Makoto is... It's quite a handful.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
We found this outside.
A letter?
It's,
We just got a letter.
Sir Chiryusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recording.
Remove these at once!
Of course. It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Oh, great. Oh, joy. Oh, fun. Oh, boy. That looks like a fun time.
Was that too?
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card. We'll show them. We're gonna surprise them all.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
It'll be fine. We managed last time too.
You have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
Oh, alright, here we go. So, I'm a little well, I say worried, but the thing with Kamoshida's boss battle, it wasn't so much that the boss battle was hard, it's just that it was tedious and time-consuming. So if they're all going to be like that, then we'll be fine. But if this one puts up a bit of a challenge, considering how much we almost got our ass handed to us last time, this could heavily screw us over. We did basically declare war on him by sending that card. There's nothing to fear. We secured a route and we're ready to go. We'll take the treasure in style. Okay. Do I have to... No, okay, good. I don't have to reselect my team every time because the team stays the same. That's good to know. Alright. So, first order of business is going to be to collect the 2 will seeds that we don't already have, which... again, I do have a guide that I can use to find its locations. As I went over last time, I have no compunctions about using a guide to find them because I don't particularly feel like searching the entirety of the palace all night trying to find them. So, I'll see you guys in a minute when we get to the first of the 2 will seeds we've yet to collect. So the first one's nice and easy because there's no actual boss guarding it. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you to turn. I don't particularly feel like fighting you today, so I'm gonna wait for you to turn as far away as possible, and then I'm just gonna make a break for the exit. Don't click on that. Run! Oh god. I think we're screwed. I think we're probably screwed. Oh, nope. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We might be screwed here, though. Might be. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. Okay, well, we couldn't avoid them forever. But the first one isn't guarded by any bosses, so we can just go and get it. It's just a matter of actually getting to it that'll be the problem. So we'll just make our way through these guys, and then we'll go to the next to the location of the will seed itself. All right. So the location of the first will seed. Slip right past you without you even knowing I'm here. Should be up on this floor, around this way, past this door. Oh god, I keep doing that, and we're probably screwed. No, grapple. There should have been a prompt to grapple there, but it's fine. We can survive another battle. Okay, now that we've made our way through that, let's actually do what I wanted to do. So what I was trying to say is that the first will seed's in this little exhibit room where we had to grapple up to the little ledge and then push the button that I missed. It was right next to the door. We have to go up to the second floor, which is where we are now, and then use our grapple hook right here. That's where I was trying to go the first time, but I missed the grapple point, so I ended up getting into the battle. And then we can jump over this wall, drop down again, and the will seed will be right behind here, I believe. So just cut through here, and there it is. No boss battle at all. Just a good old-fashioned will seed. So this one's going to be a bit tough to do on a first try, but we got to jump up in here. Okay, barely dodged that one. Then we drop down here again. No one's down here, so now we should be safe to run around this corner, turn around, look up, and there's our grapple point up here. Then we can just push this button to open up the door, which I believe is also in this room. Just push the button, open it up. Drop on down. Wait, there's a dude there. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that's on this floor, right? So we dropped down here and then he's gone. Yeah, okay, that was just... I was thrown off by the floors we were on. Then run through here. And here's our third and final will seed. Okay, you know what? That wasn't that bad. Because we tackled the hardest one by accident yesterday. Because if you recall, the only reason we went out to that will seed yesterday was just because I was trying to find the damn controls, which were in the room that we were in. I just went on a wild goose chase. But in doing so, we ended up knocking out the hardest will seed of all of them because that was the one that actually had a boss guarding it, so I guess it worked out in the end. We got the hardest one out of the way first. And there we go. All 3 will seeds have been collected. Okay, so now all we have to do is just go back to the treasure hall and steal Kamoshida's treasure. Which is, of course, easier said than done, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, friends. Let's get this show on the road. The crane controls are here. Let's begin the heist. The Mission Impossible heist. It's finally time. There will be no turning back once we begin the operation. And if worse comes to worse, we might have to fight. You don't say.
Joker.
That's right. Are you ready, Joker? Ready as I'll ever be.
Yes.
Everyone to your positions.
There's an enemy inside, just as expected.
I mean, we've done a ton in here. It ain't surprising. Anyway, I'm gonna try and draw it out, so I'll leave the switch to you guys.
Will you be okay? What if it catches up to you?
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off. Hey! There's some weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
What's the matter?
You better make it, Skull.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments. Plus, this feels like we're really Phantom Thieves.
It feels like we're doing Mission Impossible is what it feels like, to be honest.
We'll be counting on you, Mona. And Panther as well.
There's Fox's signal. That means they're ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Joker, now!
Doom, 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 doom. Oh.
Sorry for the wait.
My bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trail.
Wait, where's Mona?
Let's go.
Morgana? Alright, not what I expected. I expected it to, well, I mean, I guess I didn't literally expect it to be a comically oversized smock, but, you know, so, I guess this works. That was amazing, Mona. Well, Madarame, the piece is gone. How dare those vermin. But now we'll corner them like the rats they are. Look at all those at once, they have nowhere to run. So, what will the treasure now be in? I'm guessing it's a painting based on the shape? We can look into that later, for now we must escape. Yeah, it's time to go. But as usual, it's just as comically oversized as I expected it to be. Not that I know what it is yet, but we'll find out. Okay. So now, I'm guessing that escaping the palace will not be as easy as going to the safe room and warping to the exit. Yeah, because the door's jammed. Uh-oh. Seriously? I hear sounds coming from the crane. Check up above. You don't got a plan about how to get out of here? What kind of map's for you? In any case, let's search for another way out. We must escape. Alright, well, my immediate thought is, I'm guessing we can't reach up there. Can we find a way out? Hey, maybe now you'll let me go over to that little hole, to the window over here. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'll be honest, I saw Morgana jump toward me, and I jump scared myself. I thought it was an enemy. I'll be completely honest. The purple frame on the back threw me off. Can I finally go over here now? Will you finally let me go this way? Maybe?
Let's go.
Yes? Oh, here we go. It finally let me use, oh, what? Oh, we've made a mistake. Where are we now? But you know, it's fine. It finally let me go through the window that I wanted to go through yesterday, but the game said nah, so now we can finally go through it. Well, this is real high up.
At least we're outside. Is there a way down out here?
I would assume in some, we can't drop down there. Thieves, oh, yes, that's the, never mind. I lied, I could drop down here, I just didn't drop at the right location. Alright, keep on going down. And this way? Alright, keep going this way. Yeah, 100% by the way. Still 100% security risk, but we're fine. We are doing just fine. Oh.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
We don't have time to lose. Just go through it. Now's our chance.
For real? But I guess there's no other way. Is this the courtyard?
I knew it. All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside.
It seems we managed to escape their siege.
And don't get too cocky. We're not out of this yet.
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now of all times?
I just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure.
Or let's leave now, then look at it. The safe room's literally right there. Safe room's right there. It's right there. It's right past the walkway into the courtyard. As you get to the safe room, warp out of here, then you can beat off to the painting. No.
Treasure. Huh?
This is the treasure?
Get back!
Great job, you idiots.
Some vermin.
And now we're stuck here. Thanks, Morgana. You screwed us. It's right. I can see the safe room. It's right there. It's right there. Ah.
Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try to trap me like some kind of mouse?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous? Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
How low can you sink?
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine? That's the real Sayuri? This can't be. Mom!
Huh?
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself. A woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
I knew at first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture. Why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery. That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit. You don't love art at all!
Though you have a real treasure, your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what? Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future, along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
Jesus fucking Christ!
No. You let her die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure.
Ah! People in this game just suck.
Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3?
That's just monstrous. There's not an empathetic bone in his body. I mean, I guess that should be, I don't know why I should be shocked by this, because it's just, well, I guess because up until this point, all we thought he was doing was just, like demanding people give him their artwork, and so that he can plagiarize them, and like, abusing them in the process. I say that's all I was doing, as if that's not a bad thing. Like, obviously what he did is horrible, but I thought that was the extent of his wrongdoings. I was not aware that he sat there without even a hint of remorse and let Yusuke's mother die just so he could... Wow, so I still don't like Yusuke, but I mean, at least I can sympathize with him a little bit, because Jesus Christ, that's just... Okay, can we get to the boss battle so I can kick his ass already?
The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Yusuke?
I Thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this point. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules of the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good. Get back!
Oh, jeez. That's not. Oh, my. You're... Oh, my God. So, that is simultaneously hilarious to look at and disturbing as hell. I don't know how you managed to do that, but... Okay, can we attack the mouth first just so we can... Shut up, please? Can we attack the mouth first? That'd be great. Thank you, okay. Okay, that didn't... I thought that wouldn't do as much damage as... Oh! That's not good. Okay, at least he missed that one. So, we didn't... Oh! Oh! The attack was raised after that! Oh, good! Yeah, so you almost knocked out Morgana's health entirely, but now your attack's going up. Oh, joy. Alright, well... Yeah, so... I guess it technically doesn't matter what we target first, but I would prefer to attack the mouth first just so we don't have to hear him jabber on some more. But honestly, we're doing more damage than I thought we would. I really expected that we wouldn't be able to, like, I didn't want to attack the, god damn it. I wanted to keep my attacks focused in the same piece at once, but it's fine. So, my attacks are doing more damage than I thought. I mean, I guess that's kind of... Well, I say this comic surprise last time too, but last time the problem with the boss battle, I say problem. The thing with the boss battle that annoyed me is that it took so long because it was just a constant. I think it probably would have been over faster if I had sent the person on the secret route upstairs or whatever. But I just didn't trust it. I genuinely stand by my decision that I just didn't trust it, and I thought for sure that one of them would have whoever I sent would have been screwed over by. Like, they would have been by themselves. We would have lost a party member. They would have been by themselves, and they wouldn't have had the rest of the party. What is this? What? Now weak to all affinities. Oh, what?
There has to be more than just our color changing. We should be cautious.
I think that said we're weak to all affinities. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, at least you healed us. That's, yeah, okay. I think nothing affected us yet, for the most part, but, oh, okay. Well, the eye's down. That's good. One part down and three more parts to go. Just an eye, a nose, and a mouth, and then we'll be all set to... What?
They regenerated? Damn it. Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once?
Oh. 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 So that's pain. Oh, so we oh, okay.
I don't like the look of this.
So, first thing I'm going to do is heal up Morgana, because if we lose our healer, we lose. I mean, if we lose Joker, we lose, but if we lose Morgana, we may as well lose. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, okay. Morgana, please heal yourself. Please heal yourself. Please. Please. Thank you, okay. So, does that mean we have to just, like, get them all low, like, get all his pieces low, and then take them down? So, like, essentially get the two eyes, the nose, and the mouth to a point where one hit will knock them all out. And then, well, I say that, but they're not regenerating yet, so maybe that was just a fake out. I'm not sure. I thought what we were gonna have to do was get both eyes, the nose. Oh, there we go. They're back again. Okay, but not full health. That's good to know. It wasn't okay. So what we need to do, I think. That wasn't kind of you. We need to get them all down to like 1 HP, and then just each person attack a different thing to wipe them all out at once. That shouldn't be too bad. Unless you do that, Okay. I'm guessing this might be the benefit of being able to attack with multiple or with like being able to individually control them or their abilities, so that I can individually control who attacks what. But we're doing fine for the most part. This honestly, this isn't too bad. This isn't going too bad. What happened there? I don't know. I guess he blocked that attack. Oh.
Coding attack is a real hassle. What's the plan?
Turn the tables on him, I guess.
Isn't that the same thing Madarame's been using? Let's try covering him with paint.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going for. We used the paint on him, hence turn the tables on him. I thought that was implied. Okay. So this shouldn't be too bad, though. I feel like we're doing all right. Like, we just got one eye to go now, so long as you don't regenerate anything else.
Let's paint over.
I mean, we could, but, like, do we need to?
Covered in paint.
I don't know that we need to, because I mean, this didn't work last time. Can I just attack you default? Yeah, I can, okay. I don't think we need to use the paint. Because, like, yeah, you can regenerate one of your things or whatever, but it's just, like, you can just get the eye back up, and it's not that big of a deal, because now we just get both your things down to low health, and then you wipe that out again, and then we wipe the other eye out, which On might be able to do in one shot. Or that's gonna happen. That could also be a thing that happens. I don't think, like, so I guess each boss battle is gonna have a thing you can do. But I really don't think I need to here. I feel like he's low enough to the point where I can just keep attacking him by default, and we can just win. Yeah, like that. That wasn't even... Okay, that wasn't... Honestly, I feel like unless you're gonna pull a fake out on me and have another, like, phase 2 to the boss battle, which you may very well, I'm gonna hold my tongue until I know for sure we're done.
Damn it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
You're still saying that? There's no need to hold back then. Let's get him, Joker!
Let's go.
So we're done then? Battle over? Still gonna hold my tongue, waiting for it to definitively be over. What?
I'm the great artist, Madarame! If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves! Behold, my mastercraft!
Oh, god damn it,
He made copies of himself?
Well, I guess it's a good thing I held my tongue.
I see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
Thanks, we got that. So, do we have to defeat all the duplicates, or will cutting off the head of the snake kill all the other ones? This is... That didn't do anything at all. That did not do anything at all. So what I was going to say was some of the just standard battles in the museum were harder than the final boss itself. Turns out the reason why is because that was a fake out!
Defy an esteemed elder? May you all be frozen in fear! Take this! Crying won't help!
Okay. No, not another one. You don't need to do another. You didn't. That wasn't nice of you to do. Oh.
Clueless brats!
Oh, are you all going to launch one of your attacks? That's unacceptable. That is.
From my sight without a trace, like dust scattered in the wind.
Oh.
You've angered me.
So I'm really hoping that if we take.
Million strikes like a flash of lightning, and now you'll taste it for yourself. Take this. Crying won't help.
So honestly, they're not doing as much damage as I thought they were going to. I thought that. Oh, well, that was bad. But I thought they'd do way worse damage, but not too bad. Okay. Still need to get you up though. But oh dear God, honestly right now I'm just banking on the hope that that if we take out the head of the snake, like if we cut off the head of the snake, as in we take out the main Madarame, the one in the center, that all the copies will fall. Like kind of like taking out the leader of a group of enemies. Like so in Halo, if you take out the elite in a squad of Covenant, all the grunts will scatter because their leader's dead and they just kind of cower in fear. I'm hoping it's gonna be like that, where if we take out the main Shadow Madarame, that all his copies will just disappear into thin air. If it doesn't happen, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Stop this! Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Letting us all you love. You're not not gonna stop us now. Alright! I'm pissed. Scissors back! Persona!
So I'm guessing that my job here is just going to be to heal my teammates to keep them alive at all costs. Because if you're going to do that much damage to everybody with every single turn, which you definitely are going to, at least you don't have to listen to you talk every time you attack. I can take the damage if all you do is just attack, but if I had to listen to you talk before you attack every time, that'd be a bit of a thing. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to heal every time that happens. I'm just going to heal you. So that I can prevent you all from dying. Because I don't want to lose. I do not want to lose any team members here. I want to keep them all alive, and then just rely on my teammates to do all the attacking for me. If we get a round where no one deals any significant amounts of damage, then I can just rely on. Then I don't have to heal anybody. I can get an attack in there. But for now, the plan is going to be to heal everyone, cure any status ailments if I need to, and then just let them do the attacking. Oh God, that's not good. All right. I mean. Okay, that's manageable. And the thing is, I know Morgana's a healer too, but I'd rather her not be the only one who's healing things. So like, for instance, I'm probably gonna need to heal. We're gonna need to split up our heal between multiple people here, depending on how much damage you do. Okay, so I'm gonna heal Ryuji again, and then I'm going to rely on Morgana to heal the rest, I guess. So we might run out of healing items, unfortunately. I hope we don't, but we might. This could be problematic. It might get to a point where I have to just go in for the attack and hope that Morgana can do the rest. But I don't know for sure how this is going to go. Okay, you're up on your feet. Good. Get some damage in there. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I think we can do this until we run out of healing items. Once we run out of healing items, we might be screwed. But I think I bought enough healing items to the point where we should be okay. In theory. Hopefully. I don't know. Because it's not doing that much damage. And honestly, you know what? Actually, if we survive this with no... Okay, you know what I might do, actually? I'm not going to attack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a skill, and I'm going to increase defense for you. Because you're our heaviest attacker, and I don't want to have to... In fact, I might do that again. I might do that for Ryuji next turn, if we can. Just so that I can start doing attacks myself. Because the end goal here is to make it so that we can rely entirely on Morgana for her. I probably said that a million times for this video. I'm so sorry. I keep screwing that up. But it's the fact that Cassandra Limordis is the one voicing Morgana that it keeps throwing me off. That I keep wanting to say she instead of he. I'm sorry. I keep messing that up. I keep bungling it colossally. The goal is to have Morgana be so that we can rely entirely on him for the healing, and then I can just deal damage, which hopefully we can accomplish through buffing the defense stats for our allies, which I think we've done. Okay, I think that worked. Oh, now you're gonna do the paint thing again. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're covered in paint. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do this to Ryuji, and those are our heavy. Those are both our heavy duty attackers. The defense raised for a few turns at least. So now is when I should hopefully be able to start relying on my actual attack some more. Do some damage, good. Okay, he's below health. I'm really hoping that we can just focus on him and win the day. Because if we have to take all of them out, I still think we can do it. Like, I don't think it'll be impossible for us to do. It's just going to be real time consuming. And painful in terms of like how monotonous it might get to attack all of them. All right, that buff defense didn't seem to do a whole lot. Either that or did everything, and they would have died without it. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to rely. This might be a, you know what? No, play it safe. Play it safe. Play it 100% safe. Just heal you up. We're playing it safe. We are playing it safe. I'm not taking any risks. Not taking any chances here. Playing 100% safe. I don't want to lose any team members here. The moment we lose a team member is the moment we lose. I'm not taking any chances. Okay. We're all up. Now get some damage in there. Deal damage, please. Thank you. We're good. All right, we're in the... Oh.
Stop it, you brats! Or else.
Gratitude? You robbed your students of their futures. Why should they be grateful? Alright, I'm pissed. Scissors back! Persona!
Alright, come on. Keep the hits coming. Keep the hits coming, team. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah. Do your things. Do the thing. Those things you do where you use all your fancy little moves or whatever. You'll stun us temporarily, but we'll be right back on our feet in a second. So I'm not. I was worried at first. Now that I'm actually in the thick of the battle, I'm like, you know what? You're not all that scary. And now I can finally attack again. There we go. There we go. Now I could actually deal some damage. I don't know that I did a whole lot, because you have a lot of health. But you know what? I finally managed to do an attack, because I've made my team self-sustaining. Morgana, I can finally rely on Morgana for healing. And now we can all start dealing damage to him. Here we go. Here we go. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. Unless you pull some crazy... Unless you have a third phase up your ass, which I'm hoping you don't, then we got this in the bag. Easy mode. Easy mode. We got this in the bag. No problems whatsoever. And we're still, yep, we're still doing alright. We are still doing alright. We, unless you screw me over here. Oh, that was bad. That was a bit rough around the edges. Okay. I'm going to trust the Morgana. No, I'm not. I'm still not taking it. I still don't want to take any chances. No chances taken. I do not want to lose any team members. I probably could have gone for an attack there, but I'm better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. More damage? Yeah, we got this. Now, just, honestly, at this point, like I said, I'm hoping that this will take all of them out, as in, you know, cut off the head of the snake kind of thing. Not because I don't think we can beat the other ones. I want to call them elementals, but, I mean, but I don't think that's what they're called. They're duplicates of themselves, but I want to call them elementals for obvious reasons. Not because I don't think we can take them out, just because I don't want to take them out. Like, I don't want to have to fight 5 versions of the same enemy, so I'd rather it just, like, we take you out and it takes out all of them. I'm hoping that's the case, because it'd be very, very monotonous and time-consuming if that wasn't the case. Please don't let me sit here for another hour trying to fight off every single one, because it's been like 10 minutes for some, at least close to 10 minutes for this one, there's just one of them. So we're hoping that this is gonna work. Almost there, okay, nearly there. A few more hits to go, and now, yeah, you do your thing, yada, yada, yada. You do your thing with your fancy little fire, and your water, and your air, and your electricity, or whatever. Do your thing, and, yep, one more, bring it on. Yeah, they can't, okay. Ryuji's not looking too hot. Well, more paint. Great, more paint. Not looking too hot, the Ryuji. So I'm gonna, again, I still don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna, don't want to do that. Do not want to do, I almost messed up badly there, okay. Use it on you. So apparently it was a good thing that I spent as much on healing items as I did. Good thing I did that. And we're all back in the fight. Alright, now deal the final damage. Okay, come on, one more hit will do him in, maybe. Okay, fine, maybe one more hit after this. And now we wait for you to do your thing. Alright. Yeah, at this point, honestly, the waiting for them to do their elemental attacks kind of thing is more of a nuisance than it is. Because initially I was like, oh, this is bad. This is going to kick our asses. And then I realized it's actually not that intimidating. And we're going to survive. So now it's just kind of a, yeah, you're going to do your thing. And then I'll kick your ass back. And it's just final blow. Oh my god, it's always so frustrating when you get down to the last, where you can just see a pixel of health left. But it feels like it takes forever to actually whittle down to that last little pixel of health. There we go. Please take them all out. Please. Okay, I think they're all gone. Thank goodness. Oh, that would have been annoying if we had to take out every single one of them. That would have been very frustrating. And we did it. Okay. That was good. That was a good boss. I was originally going to criticize it because of, like, that was a little too easy for what's supposed to be the final boss of the museum. I mean, it was cool with the idea of, like, they all could regenerate, so... But I think that what they could have done, if they wanted that to be the final boss, like if that were the only phase of the boss battle, what I think they should have done is have it so that they regenerate a bit quicker, so that the winning strategy would have to be what I said, which is to whittle them all down to 1 HP, and then take them all out in rapid succession. Because there were only 4 pieces. There were the 2 eyes, and then the nose and mouth. So that would be, and since there's 4 party members that are active at all times, then we could have each person attack a different one and wipe them all out at once. That would have been a cool way to solve that little battle. But since it was just the introductory phase of the main battle, I think that was fine. But honestly, I also kind of wish that was the main battle, though, because that's a bit more of an intriguing puzzle-solving concept than just fighting 5 versions of the same enemy kind of thing. But, you know, at least to put up a bit of a challenge, somewhat. Although, honestly, that I think it would still fall into the same category as Kamoshida's final battle, where it was just more time-consuming than anything else. Initially, it seems like it's going to kick your ass, but then you get into the swing of things, and you're like, oh, so this isn't really that hard. It's just monotonous and time-consuming with the final boss. As I still say that the Wilsey battle at the end of the last episode, that was a really tense battle that really almost brought us to our knees, where I was constantly on edge, whereas this was just kind of like, yeah, you're doing damage or whatever, but I can keep healing and we'll still be fine, so Not super impressed with the main bosses for the palaces so far, but we'll wait and see how the remaining bosses in the game go, I suppose. And new skill.
I'd like to try
All right.
this skill soon.
Neat.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands.
You are not one to be getting up on a high horse about what true art is after the stuff you just confessed to us, my dude.
I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
Huh?
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
I forgot we freaking lightning Morguine, the incredible Morgana mobile.
What should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
Time to go, buddy.
No, wait, please.
Don't walk, run! The palace is falling apart. We don't have time to be diddling around. And we win? We win!
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on!
Right.
Here's my question. What if we teleport back into this world at the exact same time that someone happens to be walking by? Like, will they see us apparate into this dimension, or will we just have been there the whole time? I don't know how it actually works. Like, I don't know what happens if we teleport in and someone just sees us.
Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter! Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting, and although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore. Indeed, I must inherit my mother's wishes and improve myself even further. So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting Big Shot.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general. We also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, We won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person. The same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
If you asked me as if my input will actually affect whether he joins the team or not. But we're gonna say this anyway in the hopes that it might change. If it works, I'll take it. I know it probably won't, but you know.
Then would you prefer I dress as a woman?
It's funny how that wasn't even kind of close to what I said. That's a solid straw man, though.
Please don't.
It's also worth noting that that wasn't even... So the point I was going to say was, I don't think you should join the team. But I took the only option the game gave me.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we'll bump into this person again at some point in the future.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
Probably should have been something we did at the beginning, when we first met him, but... Or, no, sorry, not when we first met him. When he first joined the mission, but, you know.
You only live once, after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
And does that conclude our broadcast day?
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team.
I don't know if I'd cite it as a positive, but, you know.
Goodness, things are going so well. Could the day our name becomes common knowledge be nigh? But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th Persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well.
Too bad he'll never see the battlefield,
Besides,
like
having an eye
ever.
for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke.
Here's the thing, I kind of talked about this before. Replacing party members is always really tough in RPGs, because once you have your party that you like and you stick with it, you bond with them, you come to know them, you know the ins and outs of your team, the strategies, the strengths, the weaknesses, you kind of depend on them and rely on them in every situation. So if we come across someone who is very viable, figuring out who, like, whether to replace anyone on our team and who to replace and all that's gonna be an ordeal, because I don't like replacing party members in RPGs, but we will cross that bridge if we come to it.
An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but... An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right?
That'd be the ultimate
I
betrayal.
get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd.
Oh, what? I thought it was totally normal to transform into cars randomly.
Who could I actually be?
A human, a monster, a cat. Let's be real here. It's gonna be some giant bombshell at the very end of the game as to what human form you actually take.
You really think so?
Yes.
What a half-assed answer.
But
Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine. I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
we'll know eventually. I don't want to give false hope.
Well, that's true, but... where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go.
Yeah, maybe don't build up this fantasy in your head of the dream world. You two are gonna live happily ever after and together. It's might want to actually get a feel for whether I don't think she sees you in that way at all, since you're, you know, a cat. Might want to pin. Well, we should probably pin this conversation for when you actually transform back into a human, and then we'll revisit whether she'd be interested in you or not.
Amusement park, a movie theater.
All right, maybe dial it back a bit.
Shop. What do you think?
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. All right then. Cool.
All right.
Your magician confidant is increased to rank 3. You will now earn more XP. Yep, alright. Morgana can now use follow-up. And does that conclude our broadcast day? And that concludes our never mind, we got a text. Okay, I just want to say the line. Yo, good job, guys. We all did our best. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Because of you, I was able to retrieve the painting that had been filled with my mother's love. Hearing you say that makes the whole thing worth it, Yusuke. Seriously. I wasn't sure you really want to change Madarame's heart. Sorry to have worried you, I have no regrets about it now. A change of heart will happen this time, right? Spoken as if it didn't happen last time. Yeah, we did just like with Kamoshida. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. You mean about the other intruder besides us? It was something about a black mask, yeah? That may have been nothing more than a lie. I doubt it. He was quite deranged at that point. I would say he was maybe not vulnerable. He was candid in that moment. At that point, all of a sudden, I wouldn't call him deranged. I would say at that point that all his facades, all his demeanor and bravado had just fallen away. And at that point, he was like, we were hearing very true to his instinctual responses and like his desperation to stay alive at any and all costs. I think he was being 100% candid and honest in that moment. I think that was when all the facade, or not facade, but when all the bravado dropped away. But now we should wait for his change of heart and peace. Yep. All right, and that's gonna be where we leave this episode right here. So that was fun. That was easily way better than Kamoshida's Palace in terms of the design of it, the flow of it, the actual kind of puzzle to solve, like some of the paintings and the warp gates and all that. It felt more fun to explore. Just visually, it was more appealing. Everything about that was better. Still not a big fan of the final boss. I think that if the final boss of that were actually the 4-part painting with the 2 eyes, the nose, and the mouth, it would have been a better culmination. It would have actually engaged a bit of a clever technique to take it down instead of just waiting to whittle away at the health bar a bit more every now and again. But other than that, definitely way better than Madarame's Palace. And now that that's done, we can just sit back, relax, and enjoy our time in Persona doing things like watching movies and reading books and hanging out with people and just doing whatever we can to live our best Persona lives possible. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for next time. I hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.